We are on the road again. We are going to show you where our mattresses are made and how they're made, and then also just have some fun and make some cool content along the way. Also, while we're there, we have some big surprises, so it should be interesting, it should be fun. So stay tuned as we hit the road. Wilderness RV Mattress. Alright, so since last time we went on an RV trip, I really didn't show the inside of the RV as much. So let me give you a little quick tour. Up there we got the cab over bunk. I believe those are some bedding sheets and all that. Keep it classy, but upscale in the RV with the trash bags. Obviously that's where Kyle and Chris get to sit whether we're driving. Big old fridge, counter space for days, microwave, espresso machine, sink. And then over here, I like to call this my office while we're on the road. This obviously folds down, can be turned into another bed, but great place to sit. This is Ollie's little, I guess you want to call his seat for the ride. He gets to join us this trip. This is my dog, Ollie. Got a TV up there, washer and dryer in here. Open up. Here is the bathroom in the middle. 2 bunks, obviously outfitted with Wilderness RV Mattress, and the master, which kind of turns into storage because we have a grill, everything downstairs or outside in that storage. So that is Kyle's master bathroom. So we won't go too much in detail there. And then his TV. That is a quick little tour of the inside of the RV. What do you think, Bubs? Yeah, I know. That's all right. All right, we're going to get Ollie's opinion. Ollie, what do you think about the drive so far? I don't know if he's a fan yet. He hasn't quite figured out how a house moves on wheels.
6.5 hours later.
All right, we have made our first stop. We are at a Love's. While we're getting fuel, we're going to let him out. We're going to go get some snacks and get on the road for the long haul up to South Carolina. You want to go outside? So when you're on the road, do you take your animals, especially if you're going to be on a road trip like we're on, like 4 or 5 days, do you take them with you or do you just leave them at home, board them? And if you do take them, how do they travel? Comment below, let us know. We are back on the road and we are headed to South Carolina. Fueled up, let the dog go for a walk, got some snacks, and yeah. I'm gonna sit back and work, and I'll see you at the next stop. Stop number 2, we are somewhere outside of Atlanta right now. I'm currently walking Ollie. He needed to do a number 2, so yeah, he's thinking up the RV. Right now, letting him finish his business, and we're gonna get back in the RV, and we're about 3.5 hours out from South Carolina, so we'll see you there. All right, so we are in Atlanta. It is 3:30, so you know what that means. Traffic. It's not quite rush hour traffic, but when you're in a 45-foot RV, it feels like rush hour. Been driving in Georgia forever, and we are about to cross over into South Carolina. We have just pulled off the interstate because we saw Love's where we can empty our gray water and our black water tanks and also get fuel for our generator because we're going to be boondocking for a few days. We are going to fill this bad boy up with fuel and then empty our black water and our gray water tanks and get to our location and finally set up for boondocking for the next few days. And since we are not on the truck side anymore, this really stands out like a giant billboard and definitely interesting to pull in here and try to set up our little situation. Shout out to Love's. Love's is where everything goes down. And per usual, I am helping. I say I'm helping, but I'm not really helping.
Eventually.
All right, we have officially made it to our spot. We are at the factory. We're out back. You can see some loading docks behind me. You can see old Big Blue back there. We'll talk about what happened on the drive-in. A little steep curb, but we are all in one piece. We're gonna figure out where we're gonna set up and hopefully be camping out here for the night. Getting into tight places where most would be afraid to go. It has been a long day. And I had to walk away from the RV to find some light because where we're at is very, very dark, or else I would do some rooftop stories with you. But it's been a long day. Like I said, we're ready to settle down for the night. stay tuned because it only gets better from here. And this is part of the RV lifestyle. You never know where you're going to be camping. And tonight, we're sleeping behind our mattress factory. So with that, good night, and I will see you on day 2. Good morning. It is day 2. We are outside the factory. Spent the night in the RV last night. Obviously not so bad whenever you got a 45-foot Renegade. Today, we are going to explore the factory where our mattresses are made. We're going to show you the fabrics, how it's put together, you know, just basically everything that we do to make the mattress the way the mattress is. So stay tuned as we go into the factory and show you everything that's behind Wilderness RV Mattress. We are inside, and yeah, it's quite the facility. See some of our boxes in the background there. I'm going to take you on a little tour and show you the start to finish of how we make one of our Wilderness RV mattresses. That is one of our custom actual Montana hybrids. This one had an angle on it, so I'm going to show you the process of what she does to actually sew that together. Just like that, it is done. What you see behind me right here is what they call serging. This is when they take the outer edge of the mattress and they cut it down to the size it needs to be. This is where we actually do the hinges. Right now, she's got the machine set up and she's got her markings where she's got to put the fabric to make the hinge. And as you can see, it looks like a pretty intensive process. When you see those patterns on top of the mattress, this is actually where that's done. So whatever design you want, however you want to make it look. So it comes out of here in big rolls, and we take it all on down the line, and we start building mattresses. That is where the logo goes on the mattress. And that's how you know it's a Wilderness RV mattress. Not only by the comfort, but you gotta put our logo on it. This is where everything comes together. So he's gonna put the topper, all the foam layers. Again, takes a delicate hand, but a craftsman's hand. So what he's gonna do here now is he's gonna make the top of that mattress, sew this together, and encase the whole thing. So pretty much the end of the line almost, except for packaging. Now we are at inspection, so this is where he goes through, make sure everything's correct before it goes out the door.
Five minutes later.
We are at packaging where we actually are able to fit these mattresses inside that box and get them to you. And keynote, if you saw that, we fold them in half, and a lot of people don't think that the mattress is the size they got. It makes it easier to ship.
We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it!
Alright, well that is going to do it for today inside the factory. I'm going to go back out in Big Old Blue and check on Ollie, take him for a walk, because it's starting to rain, and if you have a dog, you exactly know what I'm talking about. It's been a great day so far. Everybody here is awesome. You know, this is my first time meeting them. And of course, everything is made better in America. Good morning. It is day 3 here in South Carolina. And we are going to just have some fun today. Yesterday was a lot of work, a lot of R&D, a lot of things we're working on to bring to you guys here in the near future for Wilderness RV Mattress. And with that being said, I'm going to head inside and we're going to see what kind of content we can make today. Should be fun, should be interesting, and definitely will never be dull. See you inside. The big camera today. We are taking little detail shots, some photos, things like that around the factory. And honestly, it's a pretty chill day. It's not so bad. A lot of production still going on. There are a lot of mattresses going out the door. And so right now, I'm just trying to capture all those detail shots and hopefully make some cinematic content for you.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
With us coming to the factory, thought we would do a little thank you and order a bunch of Papa John's so everybody can sit down, have lunch on us, and keep on making the mattresses. So again, thank you to everybody that works here, and enjoy the food. Well, that does it for today. Very short, very sweet, but I'm gonna head out to the RV and review some of this footage. That beautiful cinematic stuff we've been working on. And as always, thank you to the guys up here in South Carolina. They put out a quality product and we're glad to call it one of our factories. So see you next time. Day 4 here at our South Carolina production facility. And we're getting ready to head out. We got Big Blue over there. We're getting everything put away, everything tucked in, pulling in the slides. I'm currently out walking the dog. I'm gonna let Ollie do his thing. He's somewhere back there in the distance. You might be able to see him. I will see you at the next stop. All right, so we are getting ready to pull out now, and coming in was quite the ordeal, and we're thinking going out is probably gonna be quite the ordeal. So
Yep.
I'm hanging on to Ollie so he doesn't freak out.
Yeah.
And yeah,
There's like some
We'll
weird
see.
noise going on.
we'll see how it goes. Stop number 2.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
We are outside of a Love's, and yeah, Ollie's still not a fan. We have learned this of an RV moving down the road. He's just not a fan. He stresses out, but he sits on my lap, so I have a 75-pound lap dog for the next 6 hours. So no different than the way we came up, so it'll be all right. I'm gonna take him out back, walk him through the trucks, let him go pee, do his business. Hopefully we'll get him to settle down once we get on the road and we're not, dealing with traffic or, stoplights or anything like that. Maybe he'll fall asleep. It'd be great. I might be able to catch a few Z's, but you never know. But we're gonna get some fuel. We're gonna hopefully maybe empty our tanks, not sure, because we have been boondocking for the last, 3 days? And if you know anything about boondocking, that those tanks will get full. I mean, granted, there's only 3 of us, and we took very quick showers and everything else like that. So see you at the next stop. This trip has not been a lot of stops, and yeah, just been sitting in the RV working, and Kyle and Chris up front, manning the helm, driving this old rig down the road, and we're almost to Florida. So we have made it through most of Georgia without a stop. I think we stopped obviously at the very beginning. We hit a Love's. Ollie here, he's been sleeping and chilling. Still doesn't like the RV ride, but he's finally getting it. He's a little stressed out, but we're almost home. What do you think, Ollie? Well said. Well said. Hey, Ollie, what was your favorite part of the trip? My favorite part of this trip so far has been dressing up as Donnie. That's a character that I made up with the bibs, mullet, pit vipers. Just reeks of Americana. Woo! And while I'm just lounging here in the RV, working, chilling with my dog on the couch, do you guys play any games on the road? Do you have slug bug like we had back in the day? When you're on the road, how do you keep yourself entertained? Let us know. We've stopped. And it's time to let old boy out. He's kind of letting us know he needs to go. So when you gotta go, huh, Ollie? Look at these green grass over here. Look at all that green grass over here. Just a little PSA too. Not that this place has this problem, but I know a few truck stops that I've been to that nobody picks up the dog poop. Pick up your poop. You got a dog. Be responsible. Surprise, surprise. We stopped at a Love's. So it gives me another excuse to let Ollie stretch his legs. So the next time you see us, we will be back in Panama City Beach. We only have about an hour to go, and we will see you there. All right, another successful trip in Old Blue. It was a great trip. We got to meet, our people who are helping us make our dreams come true. And yeah, it's just great to see what's going on behind the scenes, and also just to get out of your hometown for a while. So with that, it's been fun. It's been real. But I think Ollie wants to go home. So I will see you guys on the next trip.